Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome to Stamp with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Today is day 3 with the Sweet Bugs bundle, and today I'm pairing it with the Nested Essentials dies. All right. My card base today is a basic white card base. And we're just going to give that a press so it's nice and flat. And the next piece I have is a matte layer of Mossy Meadow. But before I put it on, I am going to grab my bone folder and I am going to start breaking down the fibers in this top corner. And I'm being pretty rough with it. I'm going to do it in both directions. I don't want to tear it per se, but I do want to get those fibers to break down. And if you notice right here, the layers are starting to pull apart. And that's what I want. And I'm going to grab this top layer with my finger and I'm going to pull it a little bit and I'm going to crinkle it and crunch it and straighten it back out. And then I'm going to give this a little bit of a roll, like so. And then this back piece, I'm going to crinkle and crunch and scrunch like so. Just to add a little interest up there in that right-hand corner. So we are going to grab our Tombow and adhere this to the front of our card. Trying to match, have enough adhesive up here in the corner. Trying to match our borders all the way around. All right, there is that part of our card. We'll set that aside. Now I have a matte layer in Cajun Craze and a piece of this gorgeous DSP that I am going to layer together. Like so. All right, now I have two options here. I have some twine and I have the Rick Rack ribbon. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go with this, but that is partial part of our layout. And then I'm going to put a piece this away. So I think maybe I'll save the ribbon. I was going to wrap it around that one, but I think I'll save it till the end. And I am going to put this on flat. And just trying to match the borders so there's just a little wee bit of that green showing all the way around, like so. All right, okay, let's set all of this aside and let's bring in this white tag that I die cut using the Nested Essentials, and I have pre-stamped 2 of 3 little bugs. So we are going to bring in some Mossy Meadow and Old Olive and let me see, what other colors do I want for these bugs? let's have my flowers be Calypso Coral. Actually, I think I'll just use dark, let's do those right away. Dark Calypso Coral for these little flowers. No room for shading here. There we go. And our grass and leaves, I think I will do in light old olive. Pretty simple for these. Basically just drawing little lines at the bottom. Now he's got a little horn here. Looks like a little bugle to me. Let's do that in light wild wheat. Just so it's that, oops, I've got the wrong end, golden color. There we go. And now our bugs. What color are we going to do our bugs? Let's start out with 900. Let's get a little scrap of white paper so that we can try out some of these colors. I think that's a good base color. I'm going to color all of the bugs in this number SU 900. And then we will add color to certain areas of the bugs right over this base color. So that was SU 900. What other, why don't we use the Mossy Meadow? Let's try the Mossy Meadow. Let's start with the light. Oops, I'm at the wrong end again. I need to pay more attention, hey? I think that's kind of cute. Little green and beige bugs. Now we need to do this flower here. I think I'm going to go Calypso Coral Light. Stay in that orangey. Maybe put a little bit of the dark around the edges. And then we'll blend it out with the light. There we go. I'm happy with that. Let's put those markers out of the way. And we will bring in our banner. So I am just going to put some adhesive on the back of this, and we are going to center it on the banner that's already here. Just like so. There we go. Now, bring this back in. And I think I'm going to layer this flat as well, because there's quite a few layers on this card. Don't want to cover up those beautiful flowers, but don't have much choice. Maybe I'll go down and in like that, and you'll never know that they were there. There we go. All right. Now, I have fussy cut 3 little mushrooms. So I am just going to cluster them down here at the bottom. But I think I'm going to need my tweezers for this job because these are small. So we'll just get, hopefully, some little dollops of glue on here. And we'll place them like so. Come on, there we go. And this one is going to overlap that one just a bit. And this is just adding a little bit of interest down in this bottom corner. And we'll overlap that one just a bit at the top. All right. So far, so good. Now, do we want the thread or do we want, let's try something. Let's make a bow with this rickrack and see what it looks like. All right, let's have a look. I think we can use it. We have to severely cut these tails down, but we can use it. There we go. Let's find some glue dots. What do I do with them? There they are. And get this sliding a little bit. I want one on each of the loops of my bow as well as the center of my bow. All right. Now, oops, wrong way, Jose. Press the first one, second one, and now we're going to have to definitely tame those tails and fluff up the center of our bow. Oops. There we go. Now, I will grab another glue dot and we will tuck it under that tail and one to tuck under this tail. There. Now we'll just do a little bit more trimming. And there we have it. All right. Now, excuse my neighborhood dogs barking. Now mine are going to start. I am going to use one or two of these bumblebee trinkets on this card. I think I'm just going to put one. I think I'm just going to put one. These are heavy, so I want to make sure I have good glue dot coverage on the back side. There we go. What do you think? That is our card for today. I think it's cute. The only thing that I'm a little, I'll be honest, a little not thrilled with, because I don't think I should have put the green on there, to be honest. It's too much green for me. So I'm grabbing pecan pie, and I don't know what this is going to do to the green. Probably make it a modelly color, but that's okay, because bugs can be a modelly color. So that's a mixture of pecan. It actually looks like two tones of goldish yellow. I'll bring that up close to the camera so you can see it. Anyway, that, my friends, is our card for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back tomorrow. See ya.